You can't catch her. Let's talk about Catwoman. A Psy artist acquires feline speed, agility, and keen senses following a brush with death. And unfortunately, this was a pretty bad one. It does star Halle Berry in the role, and while she was good in the film, the movie wasn't. I think she was the only actress to accept her Razzie and thanked Warner Brothers, and I quote, "Thank you, Warner Brothers, for casting me in this piece of crap movie." She said something like that. But with this, it does star Sharon Stone and Benjamin Bratt. The cast were okay. Apparently, with this film, it was in works for years with Michelle Pfeiffer supposed to come back as Catwoman, but it never happened. And then, sometime throughout development, they decided to completely change the character of Catwoman, where Catwoman would get these powers from like this ancient Egyptian cat god. I'm sure that's not how Catwoman is in the comics, but pretty much this film said screw the comics and did its own thing. And we just ended up with this film. But I got to admit, with this film, it is so bad that it is somewhat funny. There were some scenes in this that were hilarious, but of course bad. And of course, a lot of stuff didn't make any sense. And there was one scene in this with Halle Berry and Benjamin Bratt that just reminds me of a scene in the Daredevil movie. But really, with this film, just a lot of stuff was bad. The effects were bad. The villain, the motivation behind the villain was ridiculous. Some over-the-top moments, and just a terrible story, a terrible backstory. At least Halle Berry tried. But with this movie, it is so bad that it is pretty laughable. Overall, with Catwoman, it is not a good DC movie, not a great superhero film that just has a ridiculous premise that doesn't work. But have you seen Catwoman? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.